So Tiffany's still fighting the sleep as we move on to Disney characters. So, at Ohana, we met Lilo, Stitch, Pluto, and Mickey. And who would you say out of that was your favorite?
Pluto.
Why?
He gave me kisses.
Pluto gave you kisses? I would say, as much as I love Stitch, his was more of a hug and shove interaction. We didn't even get an autograph with him. I'd say Lilo, because she saw my Stitch ears, my Stitch shirt, and gave me a massive hug after doing a little happy dance. Which was your least favorite? I pretty much said Stitch because it was the hug and shove. You stepped on his foot.
I stepped on Stitch's foot.
I don't think he noticed.
Those feet are padded.
Thankfully, and you are relatively tiny, so...
I'm still a heavy tiny.
No. Stitch didn't notice. He was also picking his nose during my solo one, which was kind of funny. But I would have liked it more if he would have had more time with each person and would have signed autographs. I wanted to show him my backpack so bad because it had Angel on it, but no, they wouldn't let backpacks in that area. Hollywood Studios, we met Olaf. How did that make you feel? His queue was relatively short too.
I was talking to Olaf about Moana, as if he knew who Moana was. There's a cat by my legs. Who was the Fluffy?
Probably Gizzy.
Where'd you go?
Over yonder.
I want a cat to love. Shadow!
He's eating. Leave him alone.
Come here, Shadow. Shadow, do 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 do. Do 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 do.
Shadow has nothing to do with Disney characters. But we met Olaf.
If I have to be here, I want to hug a cat.
You can hug a cat later. We're halfway done, more or less.
She's keeping me here against my will, Becky.
Olaf was a very interesting one. We kind of just winged it. We still had time after Frozen before we had to do Indiana. And his queue was what, 20 minutes? Maybe? At the most. Wasn't that bad. They had giant fans in the queue, which was a godsend. And since I didn't get to meet Chewbacca, I don't really have a favorite, so I guess I'll go with Olaf. Animal Kingdom, again, we only met one character, though we did have the opportunity of meeting two. We met Russell from Up. How many times have you watched Up?
Two.
Two? At least you know who he was. We did do the Animal Bar test.
Shadow! Here, Shadow.
I don't want him on the table. This is what I've put up with. So, we met Russell. We had the opportunity to meet Doc McStuffins, but
He left me.
we didn't really have time to get in her queue if we wanted to head over to the train to get back for the Rapids, which I was looking forward to. So, Russell. I love how in all of that we were striving to make it on time. We made it on time, and then we're like, well, after this we'll just go home because the day sucked. And Russell was there. We waited, what, 5 minutes for Russell?
Yeah, Sarah was having a rough day, and I knew she liked Russell, so I'm like, let's go meet Russell.
That was the worst day. So,
All of them were horrible.
but that was definitely my worst
We
day.
did not have one good day at Disney World.
Magic Kingdom, the full day was my best day, I'd say.
None of them were good for me.
But,
There was always something at some point or another that just ruined the entire day.
we really need to make that complaining video when
I
we're
don't
done.
want to right now. I want to sleep.
But Russell, when we got there, actually had to go take a potty break, I believe is what they said. So he left.
He was gonna go have a s'more.
Oh, s'more. He left. About 5 minutes later, he came back. We were the first in line, so we got our photos with him. He got to say hello to my cousin Amber, who apparently has watched that video 50 plus times. Did not know that until her mother told me. In the meantime, we did the machine where you bark into it and it tells you what they're saying in dog.
You're doing handsome.
What did your bark translate to?
Mine was something about a bath.
Do I have to take a bath? I think I'm pretty clean for my last bath.
Yep.
And mine was along the lines of, I am the best wolfer in my whole family. Or something like that.
He believed you were an actual dog.
Yeah. But I didn't think my bark was that good. So apparently- I'm sorry she's distracted today.
I want sleep and you will not give it to me, so I will play with the cat.
Epcot, we had Chip, Dale, Pluto, and Mickey Mouse. We talked a little bit about the Garden Grill, which this is where it happened, in the other video we did, where we got to talk to Mickey and Pluto quite a lot. What did Chip and Dale do when they saw you?
They both made comments about my ears because they were sparkly. I was wearing the Bambi ones and they have sequins on them. I think it was Dale?
Chip was first, I believe.
No, but I think Dale took them and wore them around his neck as a bow tie.
We do have photos about that. I could find that easily and see who it was, but that was cute.
Mm-hmm.
You gave Mickey a kiss.
Yeah.
And then he kissed you back.
Yeah.
And then he kissed me because he's a player.
Yeah. Play a mouse.
Yep. I mean, if Minnie's supposedly a flirt, I guess it only makes sense.
True.
And then Magic Kingdom. Our very first person we met this whole trip was actually Tinkerbell.
Mhm.
What did you think of her?
She's okay.
I think she might have gotten a slight ego that she was the very first person for first timers ever. And we chose to go find her. I would have done Talking Mickey. She didn't want to do Talking Mickey, so Tinkerbell. And that way we didn't have to waste a fast pass. Rapunzel and Elena. They were, I think those two were the same room. I don't remember. Were they the same room?
Yeah. Yeah.
How would you say?
I had conversations with both of them.
Rapunzel was the longest we had.
Elena, I was kind of blind eyeing it because I'd only seen like one or two things from Elena, so I don't really know anything. Rapunzel, however, I had a conversation with her because she liked my autograph book. And I was telling her about how I had ears to match it, and then I told her that she needed to make itty bitty mouse ears for Pascal.
I think the very first thing we said to her was, "Oh my goodness, you're wearing shoes!"
That's what she said.
We had a good 10-minute conversation with her, no kidding, because that was during the party and there wasn't a lot of people looking for the characters that are out all the time. And that was probably, I wouldn't say it's one of my favorites, not my favorite, but one of them. Elena was a very good sport. I think she could kind of tell we didn't hardly know anything about her story.
Yeah.
But she played along, she was nice. I complimented her dress and that made her seem happy. Then we had Cinderella and Tiana. I don't know about you, but personally I didn't really like that Cinderella very much.
I don't really have any experience with any other Cinderella, so.
The Cinderellas that I've seen in videos prior, she was a different lady. And I don't know, she just didn't seem very energetic, I'd say.
Compared to the guy we had on the safari, I beg to differ.
I don't remember what you even said to her.
Me neither.
I know at one point I mentioned
It was
that
just basically you talking about how you saw the stepsisters
Yeah.
outside.
I saw her stepsisters outside and you were like, you gotta keep the men away from them. And she agreed. Tiana. That was a good one.
Tiana's gonna teach us how to make her beignets.
Sorry, Mom's trying to get me to check. You're good. But one thing she had commented about, you were in a pink dress and I was in more of a greenish dress. And she said that we reminded her of her and Lottie. So you're the really rich one. How does that make you feel?
If only.
I can kind of see that. We met Piglet, Tigger, and Winnie the Pooh, also Eeyore, on the last day. I mean, comment on those lot?
Tigger was funny.
He stuck his head in between us whenever we got the photo.
I gave Winnie the Pooh a big bear hug.
I gave Eeyore a hug. It made him a little bit happier. And at least he had his tail. And that's always good. Though we saw Piglet twice, I don't think he really interacted too much. We did meet Merida. I'm kind of sad we didn't get more photos with Merida. We got 2. Everyone else had at least almost 10.
That's because everyone else were little kids.
No, all of the other people we went with,
Oh.
got photos with. The only other person that had short ones, I believe, was Tiana or Elena. One of them had like 3.
Oh, Elena had a lot.
And it might have been.
And Tiana had a lot too.
One of them from that hall, I thought, had small ones. Yes, I am quickly looking because
Please don't quickly look now. I want to go to sleep.
someone had a lot of short ones, small ones as well. I don't know why they're out of order for some reason. I don't remember who, but someone else had very little photos. Ariel.
Meh.
Yeah, she was another meh character, I'd say.
Not worth the hour wait.
It wasn't an hour.
It was a long time.
It was a very long time. It was super hot. That was the day it broke down and got that fan up there, which you can't see. Came in handy though, I'd say. It was supposed to be like a 20-minute wait.
I'm tapping out.
Oh, we're almost done. This is the last one you can comment on
My
anyway.
channel.
But it was supposed to be like a 20-minute wait, 25 at most, according to the cast member. It was almost an hour.
I just said that and you said no.
Well, I'd say it was like 45, but I guess round it up. When we got there, we sat down. She wasn't really the best Ariel either. You asked her about Mother's Day, and it took forever to come up with an answer. I understand that Mother's Day happened a while ago, but I'm pretty sure you have at least some answer that you were given to supposed to come up with something. I don't know. It wasn't really the best. And the last characters, she actually didn't meet because she was in a 2-hour wait time for Mine Train, and that was Gisela and Anastasia Tremaine. Though you did see them at the party.
They ignored me.
Yeah.
There's a difference.
They did ignore us during the party. We tried to stalk them.
But apparently they remembered
They
me.
did. They did ask where she was. I didn't get a single clip of footage because I quickly gathered up everything and ran after them.
She also had my autograph book, but neglected to get their autographs for me.
I forgot. Sorry. I forgot quite a lot of things. I saw them and I ran because I didn't know how long they would be out, which they were only out for 15 minutes.
They came back out though.
They did? When?
Yeah, when we were leaving, they were standing there.
I didn't see them. But that was probably my favorite meet and greet. They did remember us. They wanted to know where she was. They remembered what you were dressed as.
I was a princess of Pennsylvania.
Yep. They remembered you. They remembered me. They were happy I had the pen color selected just for them. What's that face for?
I don't know why this stupid song popped into my head.
She's going crazy. I think we're gonna stop filming today.
Yep. I'm
She's
tapping
about to
out.
leave. She's tapping out. She's off to go take a nap on my couch until it's time for her to go away. So I'll pull you close and end this video. Bye guys.